So I decided to load up WWE 2K Battlegrounds on the Nintendo Switch 2 because why not? I have a wrestling channel. I spent the money to buy the Switch 2. So what the hell? Why not check it out and see how it runs and make a video about it on my wrestling channel? Now, before we get into that, I wanted to talk about Kenny Omega at the Summer's Games Fest and how he just disappointed every AEW fan and wrestling video game fan out there. Now, it's cool that he's doing collaborations with Capcom, but the one of two things I was getting excited about was A, are we about to see AEW Fight Forever 2? And B, is he going to be a playable character in Street Fighter 6? Both of those options would have been really, really cool, but instead, he was just previewing the next season for Street Fighter 6, which I find as a huge bummer. It's cool Street Fighter's still getting support, Street Fighter 6 that is. But why Kenny Omega? And shout outs to Kenny Bum. He was streaming it live and he had the same reaction. We both thought it was AEW Fight Forever 2 or another AEW game, and we were both disappointed that when it wasn't. It was just Street Fighter. So shout outs to him, but it got me thinking and now wait a minute. Is he buttering up Capcom so that they make another AEW game, but with Capcom as the developer? That would probably be a hell of a lot better result than getting. I don't want to take a shot at Ukes because who knows? We don't know what really happened. I think it was just funding, the hemorrhage money. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks tried to tell them what they wanted instead of just letting them make a good wrestling game. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about in that game. All we know is that the ending product was not good. So, if he is working with Capcom to make the sequel, are they going to use the engine that they have Ukes build? Or are they going to have, instead of Marvel versus Capcom, because Marvel is teamed with Arc System Works to make a fighting game, probably because they got tired of waiting for Capcom, or they couldn't work out a deal with Capcom, who knows? Who knows? We might still be getting Marvel vs. Capcom 5 because technically Infinite was the fourth one. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe, one last maybe, I swear I said that 5 times in the last minute. The last maybe is, what if it's AEW versus Capcom? And instead of a wrestling game, it's a fighting game. That'd be kind of different. They've had SNK versus Capcom, they've had Marvel versus Capcom, they've had Tekken versus Capcom, although it was called Tekken X something, it was something weird. Anyway, they've had all these different collaborations, why not? Why not have AEW versus Capcom? I don't think that would sell very well. The Capcom characters would sell the game, so that's an easy way to make money. I think what will happen is we'll probably get skins in Street Fighter 6 for AEW wrestlers and stuff. So we might have for your avatar, Kenny Omega could be in the overworld just walking around, or you go up to him and fight him, and it's just an in-game edited character, kind of like Andy is in the SNK stuff for the My Shiranui. I don't know. There's so many possibilities of what this could mean in the future. I really hope that it's AEW is having Capcom make the next wrestling game. Maybe there's an internal metric where AEW has to get to for Capcom to consider it, because Capcom's a huge company. They have Resident Evil 9, Monster Hunter, all these huge successful games, and they're the most successful they've ever been right now, even though they're neglecting my favorite series of all time, Mega Man. It's come on, make another Mega Man. You guys have enough money. Anyway, I just hope we're getting another AEW game and that Capcom is making it. That'd be awesome. Now, back to the game. Sorry, I kind of went off a little tangent there. I just wanted to talk about that because it was huge bummer. I mean, I watched the whole Summer's Games Fest while I was editing and playing the Switch 2, and I should have just live streamed it, but I was kind of working on stuff on the side, so there is that. Anyway, back to the game, back to WWE 2K Battlegrounds. It feels like it went from 720p to 1080p. It does feel like it got a slight boost in visuals. It's very hard to notice in the footage that I captured, but when you're playing on a big OLED TV, it does look a little better. It feels a little smoother. I wouldn't say it's 60 FPS. Again, I have no tech to test this. It did feel a little smoother. The gameplay inputs were a lot better because back in the other system, the Switch, I felt like it was slight input delay. Could have just been the state of the game at the beginning because it's so heavily reliant on online connectivity to unlock stuff. It did load faster, so that was nice. And I forgot just how disappointing this game was. Like, I was really hoping it was going to be WWE All-Stars 2 or All-Stars like, and it turned out to be not that. It was its own thing. It was more of a brawler. All it really needed was to not rely on an online connection so heavily, and I feel like that would have helped the game a lot, and it would have also helped to actually have a good character creator and like a countering system. Like it has a countering system, but it's weird. It's like random. Like, give me a dedicated countering system. All the wrestlers, there's like, what is it? I think it's 4 different types. There's high flyer, like fighter or brawler. What is it? So high flyer, brawler, powerhouse. And what was the other one? I think there was 4 different ones, and it lumped the entire cast into those 4 categories. So they all played the same, essentially, which was kind of a bummer. I mean, their finishing moves were different, but most of all their moves were pretty much the same. This game could have been a great, like, secondary franchise, but they didn't go back and really like upgrade it or fix it, or even a second attempt. Don't make it so reliant on online to unlock anything. Like, you have to have an online connection if you want to unlock those points to unlock wrestlers and costumes and stuff like that, which they put a complete stop to support. I'm surprised this game is still getting support online. Like, I can't believe they haven't taken this off yet. It's been years. Like, I'm shocked. Anyway, so for the most part, it plays okay. It's not like a massive upgrade or anything. So if you're curious about the game, I would recommend just getting Wrestling Empire, which I'll make a video on that too. Keep an eye on the channel. Wrestling Empire is much better. Wrestling Empire, and I totally forgot about this when I made my AEW video. I totally forgot about this game because I forgot it was on here. I keep thinking it's only on Steam. Wrestling Empire is the best wrestling game on the Switch. It's really fun if you can get past the visuals, because it looks like an old N64 game. Well, not that bad, but it's got old school visuals and a particular art style. But it's so fun and has one of the best career modes you could ever play in a wrestling game, because you can die, you can lose a limb, there's all sorts of stuff that can happen. You can literally, it's dynamic. It reacts to how you play. It's so awesome. So keep an eye on the channel for that one. But yeah, WWE 2K Battlegrounds, wouldn't recommend it unless you're really starving for wrestling games on the Switch. It's one of them, and it functions. Anyway, sound off the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.
This has been incredible action, Morrow. What do you think? Oh, it may be it. Yeah, going for the cover. Oh, look at this, Morrow. I think it's over. And yes, it is. Ah, the sweet taste of victory.